A manufacturer can name its vehicle in a very simple ways. For example, 1, or they can do like add numbers and letters together, maybe A1, or they name the car in place of a name, for example, Kona, Sedona, Tucson. But HAVAL didn't choose it to be in this way. So the one we have today here is HAVAL's all-new SUV, that is HAVAL's H-DOG. Pretty obviously, it's bigger than the bigger dog. And I mean, this is a literal Chinese translation. HAVAL, are you serious that you put a name of a dog to the cars? So here we are at this wonderful place, Wanning, and we would like to thank HAVAL for this great opportunity that they gave us to shoot their brand new SUV. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to leave your comments down below and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with your friends. So without further ado, so let's begin. So today's our test drive vehicle is HAVAL H-DOG. So some of you might think, why H-DOG? To me, we also don't know the name yet. But now all we can say, this H could be many things. For example, it could be hot dog, high dog, hello dog. So I heard a lot of people online, they're voting for the name. So what name did you vote? Maybe you could leave some comments down below. To some of you guys, you might think the front face of this HAVAL all-new SUV looks very similar to some of the SUVs in the past. So for example, I would say Honda Element, I would say Jeep Renegade, or maybe I would say the all-new Ford Bronco with this square elements in the front grille. They have a polygonal shape here and have two spaces. I don't know for what, but I think later it could have some floodlights, or maybe when you go for a weekend or camping in some forest or jungle, so maybe the light could help you to illuminate the area surrounding you, right? So apart from this HAVAL logo here on the center of the grille with a blue background and this green number plate here, if we don't see this, we can't tell that it's a new energy vehicle or it's an electric vehicle. Otherwise, if I cover this part, maybe you would feel it's a petrol vehicle only. But to your surprise, this not only comes in petrol, but it also comes with an electric. So it's a plug-in hybrid vehicle. The body lines on the hood, it's pretty straight, and it shows it's like a kind of a muscle man in its family. So yes, it's bigger than its brother Big Dog, but it's more macho. So the whole vehicle overall, it continues the family design, that is this Big Dog design. They take most of the elements from it, but they add up some new elements in the design. As we can see, the grills they have added new, right? And these parts. As we move to the side, we can see a muscular figure line, and which really extends until the rear end of this vehicle. There's a new addition here they did on this new H-DOG, that is this wheel arches. Before it was just a black plastic thing, but now they have added this metal like rivets here, which looks it more rugged kind of feel. And as we move down, they also came up with a new wheel design with better wheels. But I think as it's an SUV that can ride in the city, and also you can go out when you have time with your family and friends. Maybe this is considered for your city ride, but if you travel mostly outside, maybe you're camping, I think it's better if we have an 80 tire. So here they still continue to have this kind of door handles on this new H-DOG as well. So as we move back, the muscular figure line, it continues to the rear, and when we come here, we can see on the left side, it got the place to add oil. And one interesting thing, I think it's better for all the consumers that you can add 92. So RON 92 grade oil. So it will save a lot of money. As you know, oil is very expensive nowadays. H-DOG came up with a facelift rear tail light. So here, this design continues same with the front headlight. There's an interesting element here. The front headlight, it's got a dog teeth bone there. Even in the back rear light, we also have a bone. You can see that stands out when you turn it on. The blue logo here, DHT, that tells us that it's a hybrid SUV. But As we can see, there's another one that is called PHEV. So that's a plug-in hybrid SUV. Here we have charging ports, and not only one, they give you two. One is slow and there's one fast. So I feel there's a good thing this fast charging gives you, the advantage than its competitors, that it can charge your vehicle in 22 minutes. Also, this segment is very rare to see. You cannot find this in other vehicles. Not only that, I feel the manufacturer, they did a really good design. In my previous videos, I have always said that when I see an electric car, when I take out this cap to charge the charging port, I don't have a place to keep this cap. Otherwise, I need to let it hang like this. But here, they did a place to keep it. I think that's a really good design. No matter this one or this one, it does a good job. I think there's something missing here. The manufacturer can add a cover for this engine compartment, which will look more clean in that way. So the powertrain is a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine with a 2-speed DHT system. But also that we have a plug-in hybrid system, which gives you an additional 105 kilometers on the road. So this little engine here, it provides a total power output of 240 kilowatt and a 530 Newton meter of torque. Hello guys, so here we are driving the all-new H-DOG and we are on the road, and this is, we can see it's a mountain road with this lot of carbs. So it's a pleasure and it's an honor because it's the first time I'm driving it. And it's a prototype vehicle, it's not a production vehicle, so there might be some changes when people get, or the customers buy the vehicle. And this vehicle drives pretty nice. Actually, I would say it drives better than I thought it would drive. So yeah, it's out of my expectation that it would drive so well, even though it's just it shares its chassis with, as you know, that tank 300 and HAVAL H-DOG. So we got this all new tuned up vehicle. But HAVAL H-DOG has one advantage that is flexible on the city roads, on the urban roads. But as this is vehicle for you to go beyond your scope, it's heavier. It feels a little heavier than H-DOG though. As we can see, there are some few driving modes. So right now we're driving in a standard mode, and it got economy, sport, and also a snow mode. Even though it's a two-wheel drive car, I'm thinking what will it do with snow, for snow, but the people say that it's basically for rain and muddy terrains. And yes, it got 3 options for power. So one is full electric, one is, you say, the hybrid, and another one is like, it depends on how it gives you the power. So maybe when you start driving it, it's an electric. When you need more power, it switches to the engine. Forcefully you can select that I want electric, I want hybrid, or I want whatever. With that fast charging port, you can reduce the charging time to 22 minutes. We haven't tried it, but we hope, like, if we get a chance, we'll show it to you guys. I have a very nice leather wrapped steering. Except from that, we have some physical buttons on the steering wheel that looks pretty gorgeous. And right in front of me, I have a big infotainment cluster, and there's another small screen on top of it that just displays which gear you're selected on. And as you move in the center, the center console have a very big screen that you can use for the infotainment, for the AI options with all the features it got, and it got to do a lot of things. Underneath the screen, you got a lot of physical buttons with a plastic and a metal-like filling, just like a piano. Like when you press it, that soft touch, it's really make you feel nice. There are 35 storage spaces that is only made for you, and it can help you to store many things that you need while you need to go out with your family and friends. So this all new setup here, it got the 8155 chip that is widely used in the new energy vehicles, and it really improves the reaction time of this interface and when you control it or when you use it. So you might be thinking what I'm doing with a flashlight in my hand. It's actually an outdoor light that helps you to illuminate the camping area. And this is not only got a flashlight, it's got different modes as well. You see, this is a mosquito repellent light, and it works within the distance of 1.5 meters to 2 meters, and it can work for 2 hours. So this is real that it works. I think most of its competitors, none of them have these. In my opinion, this is a really good gadget, and I think all the car companies, those who are making cars for young people, youngsters, especially those who like to go camping and go out and out with their friends and families, I think most of the cars should have something like this. It's really good. So just now I was using two phones to try this all new 50-watt wireless charging pad, and this wireless charging pad is fastest in this segment. So I would say the Android users can use the most of it because Apple users right now doesn't support 50-watt charging. The AI voice assistant of this car is pretty good. When I say good, I mean it. So let me show you. 你好，哈佛。
你说。
帮我播放音乐。
来了。
帮我打开全部的窗户。
帮你打开所有车窗。
你好，哈佛。
你说。
帮我打开遮阳帘。
OK， 帮您打开遮阳帘。
See, I told you, this is really good. It can even understand my broken Chinese. So just now we just demonstrated like the windows, the AC, the sunshade, and a lot of other stuff. I see it's pretty good. But not only good in this, it can also help you close the window if it's open when you drive over the speed of 80 kilometers per hour. I think that is really good. So sometimes we are driving on the city road and you suddenly get on the highway, we always need to use our hands to close it or use our voice to close it. But it can detect this thing, or it has this command in it that to close this. So I think it's a pretty good design and it's pretty practical. As I was talking with the engineers from HAVAL, they told me that these seats and a lot of things in this place is designed very ergonomically. Why? Just to increase the comfort level for the passengers. Not only the person who's driving, also the person who's sitting. So I will go back in the second row and I will show you why it's good. As you can see, I'm sitting on the second row, and this seat is really different than its competitors. Why I'm saying this? Because this HAVAL H-DOG, it supports one and only in this segment to adjust your sitting position, so you can adjust it according to your need. So the comfort level is just there. And not only that, usually a car like this, when you go in camping or off-road, usually we have this handlebars here, right? But they have designed another handlebar where we keep our hands on the door. I think this handle is much more better than this one. I think if you're holding like this, you'll feel like your arms are like pretty heavy. But if you're here, you are quite good. And under the handle, we can see that HAVAL made a place to keep your water bottle, and it's really efficient because this space is usually blocked, so they just make use of it. It has its advantage. Where I'm saying it has the advantage because look at the leg space is pretty enough. So this HAVAL H-DOG sits above its brother and sister, that is HAVAL Cool Dog and HAVAL Big Dog. And this car can really meet your needs no matter where you go with it. You go to work, you can take this. You go for picnic, you can take this. You help your friends to move their house, you still can take this. And it's kind of all in one vehicle. Now, there was a saying before, like some SUVs are only for city roads, but this can take you to the light off-road. HAVAL H6 created a new design, new thinking in a process that can do light off-road with the help of this all new DHT and this PHEV. So HAVAL always try to create something different, and it usually succeeds. So after test driving this vehicle, this car today, I have few things to say and share it to you guys. First, this car I would rate 8 out of 10. You ask me where does 2 when cut out, because I think there are some slight changes the company can make to it. It should be much better. Apart from that, price is the most important. If the price is good, this is the best. Why I would say this is the best? Because there are no other vehicle in the segment that can compare with this for others to come and compete with it. And this is the end, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your comments down below, and let me know what other vehicles you would like to see with me next time. Till then, bye bye.